Hey guys, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have had your coffee, tea, whatever it is that you guys need to get your day going. So I had told everyone that there was going to be some significant changes to the channel, and I didn't know if I was going to write them down or do a video. Obviously, I'm doing a video. So nothing is going to take away from like the enjoyment of the channel or anything like that. Basically, okay, let's start from the beginning. I started this channel a few years ago, and by all rights, I should have probably close to 100,000 followers. I should, really. And people tell me in the comments all the time, oh my God, why don't you have more followers in this? You should have way more subscribers than you have. And if I had continued along the route that I did, I probably should have. When I started this channel, I was doing 5 to 6 videos a day, 7 days a week. And you guys know, I have a ton of content on this channel, so much so that people have come to me in the recent past and said, can you please like streamline your content, make more playlists, just make it more user-friendly, because I try to find stuff on your channel and it's near impossible, and I know you have reacted to this stuff. I still have a ways to go on that. I've done some, I need to do more, but right now it's more user-friendly if you actually go to my channel and try to find old content. Obviously, what ended up happening was over this past year or so, my health declined a lot. There are several factors in that. If I'm feeling good, then I will overwork myself to the point where my body just says, bitch, what the hell are you doing? And gives out on me. I either then I'm down on the couch or I'm in the hospital. So that's just a part of who I am. I'm a workaholic, I'm tenacious, and I've always been that way. I just haven't been able to retrain my brain into not thinking that way. So I've had to do that. Like, I crashed hard, probably November, beginning of November, and I had to reevaluate everything. I'm sorry I'm telling you guys the boring details, but I know some of you actually really care about them. So I had to do some hard thinking on how I'm going to handle the channel from now on. And I had set in place a very rigid schedule for the channel. Like every single day of the week, I had, okay, how am I going to say this? The other thing that held me back from actually becoming a more popular channel, there are a couple things. Number one, I have a very polarizing personality. Another reactor said once, which was very telling, he said, you'll attract the type of subscribers that you are, meaning your personality, those are the type of subscribers that you're going to get. It was gospel. At the time, I didn't believe it, but it's true. The people who couldn't handle like my sarcastic sense of humor, or the fact that I'm very blunt in my opinions of things, the people who couldn't handle that, who were just a little maybe too PC or too sensitive, gradually started to kind of go away. And the people who have stuck around are the people who actually value that about me, and also value the fact that I'm a little quirky. Like, I laugh at stuff and I'll get into a giggling fit that I can't handle. And they love that about me. They also love the fact that I'll talk, or they handle the fact that I may talk for 1 or 2 minutes going into a reaction. And then after the reaction, my reaction or my critique of the video, because I don't just say, oh, that was great, that was wonderful. I actually critique the video. That might be another 3 minutes. So they enjoy that about me, they like that about me, and they are the people who stay. So I know that that has kind of kept me back. And then lastly, it's because I've had to take breaks. Like, I'll be gone for a week and then I come back. And then I'm back for maybe a week or two, or maybe even 3 days, and then I'm gone for another 3 days. I haven't consistently been here on the channel all the time, and that has obviously cost me subscribers, except for this last time. Maybe it's because I warned you guys that I was going to be gone. So there's been a number of things that kind of have, you know, stopped and stuttered, you know, the way this channel has gone. The other thing is that I don't know if you guys know this, but the fastest growing channels on YouTube, as far as music goes, are purely hip-hop channels. Really. And once they get to a certain point, like 25,000 or 75,000, they'll start sprinkling in some rock or some other type of stuff. I noticed very early on, well, I have a very eclectic taste in music, so obviously what I was going to be reacting to was going to be an eclectic taste, right? I wasn't going to be just a hip-hop. I love hip-hop, don't get me wrong. Unfortunately, hip-hop is my lowest viewership, which breaks my heart. I think my Eminem ones I've done, and I didn't realize it until I split my things up into playlists. I've done almost 50 Eminem reactions. Do you guys realize that? I don't think people know that. Why? Because I think the highest I've gotten, which are on his newest album releases when other people were also doing them, is maybe 200 or so. And then that's it. If I do a regular hip-hop one, maybe 30. I am most of my viewership, and I'm talking about the ones that go into the thousands, is rock and metal. And they don't come from this country. And then what follows along behind that is my a cappella people who could be anywhere in the low thousands down to into the hundreds, which I don't care. I've told you guys from the beginning that I do this because I love the music, and I do it to bring joy to the people who share the same love of music that I have, right? It's not about the money because YouTube doesn't pay crap. Right? And honestly, I'm going to tell you guys this. YouTube, just for no reason at all, almost a year ago, demonetized me. They gave me no reason. I kept trying to get a hold of YouTube, and I couldn't get a hold of a real person. And it wasn't until maybe 2 weeks ago when I actually made a comment to YouTube on Twitter saying, look, I've been trying to get a hold of you guys for a year because you guys demonetized me for no reason, and I just want to talk to a human, please. That they sent me an email with a link that I hit, and as soon as I hit that link, I was monetized again. 2 weeks. So it's not about the money, guys. I'm trying to just convey to you guys, I'm getting emotional. I'm trying to convey to you guys that I love you guys. And I've said this before. I love you guys because it's taken almost 3 years to hit 4,500 subscribers. And what's special about that is someone wrote in the comments the other day, I just watched your reaction to, it was one of the home free videos. And he said, I can't believe that you aren't more popular. I can't believe that you don't have 100,000 subscribers. I can't believe, he's talking about the video itself. I can't believe, he was the only comment. He left the only comment on there. He said, I can't believe this video only has this many watches on it. I think it only had like 40 watches on it. And he's like, this is like an injustice and da-da-da. I didn't remember the reaction, by the way. He just was like so incensed about the whole thing. He said, this is an injustice. I'm going to go through your entire home free list, which, by the way, is over 100 and some odd videos. But because I didn't remember the reaction and he was just so like irate about the whole thing that I didn't get my just due, I went back, and I do this a lot if I don't remember what the actual reaction was. I went back and watched the video. It was one of my first home free videos. Excuse me. It was when I was still doing reactions on my couch before I had set up in here. And at the end of the video, I was like, come on, guys, we only need 2 more subscriptions to get to 100 people. To get to 100 people. I just want to say thank you, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because the 4,500 people that I have now, some are which are new, and thank you very much. I said that the other day. But the core of you guys are the ones that have been with me this whole time. So thank you. And I know this is going completely off track, but I do that. Now, the reason why I'm going into all this is because I'm trying to let you know that this schedule, this rigid schedule that I had set for myself, where it was like Mondays is this and Tuesdays is this. And when I set something, because of my OCD, when I set up a list or a schedule like that, a routine like that for myself, I put immense pressure on myself to meet that list. And it had gotten to the point where the list wasn't getting done the way it was being done. It was written. And it was adding to the stress of not putting out 5 videos a day and not doing it 7 days a week. All of that was putting immense stress on me. And when I stress out, I get sick. I get sicker. And so, first of all, I can't remember if it was Cardi 43 or if it was Ron, but one of you two, my 2 wise men, said to me when I first made the list about 1.5 years ago, he said, yep, it'll work until it doesn't. Well, it doesn't work anymore. And so the list is gone. The schedule is gone. That schedule no longer exists. No longer. And if you've looked in the description of the last 3 videos or so that I've done, you see I've changed that. It's gone. There is no longer a schedule. But I will tell you what will be happening. I will be incorporating a day where I want to feature new artists, because I have been for the last probably year or so. There's 2 ways, either through DM on my Twitter account or email, which I prefer. You can't contact me through email if you're watching this. If you are a new artist, meaning an up-and-coming artist, an independent artist, do not do it in the comments of a video, because I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to get lost. Because once I move on to the next video, me going back to that video to find your link, it's not. No. The next thing I want to tackle is acapella. When I first started, it was just home free. And then it was home free, voice play, and pentatonics. Now people are asking for also Citizen Kane and several other groups. I've got them written down. First, I want to talk about the playlists that I have. I have one for home free, and then one that says acapella. Well, obviously, I've done enough pentatonics and enough voice play for them to have their own playlist. So I'm keeping the acapella for the newer groups, and then I am going to be giving voice play and pentatonics their own playlist. I need to address this because someone made a comment, which was obviously not an acapella person, but made a comment that basically said, have you ever thought of making another channel just for acapella? I'm not going to do that. I will never do that. And the reason why is because I love the diversity on my channel. And whether you guys know this or not, the people from acapella also listen to the hip hop, also listen to the rock. That is the wonderful, beautiful thing about my channel. And it was my one goal when I started my channel. And if you've been in my channel for a long time, you guys know this, was I wanted my subscribers to listen to the other stuff I do. I love the diversity in that, and I am going to stay doing that. Now, rock. I always had 2 different rock days. One for just the regular, normal, kind of run-of-the-mill. I don't want to say it's normal run-of-the-mill rock, because no rock is run-of-the-mill rock, but just rock. Just rock. And then I had the other day for the symphonic rock, all the other rock. So now if you've counted, that's up to 4 days, right? Other acapella. Now I've just created a 5-day schedule. I haven't. This is the thing. Sundays are my off days. I need a day of rest. My sister calls me on Sundays. My best friend comes over on Sundays to check on me. It's just, that's my day. Okay. Monday, I have to take off because I've started a new treatment and I have to go to the hospital and get my treatment on Mondays. So no Mondays. So no Sundays, no Mondays. My 2 days off. There's also, you guys know, new music trumps everything, which today was supposed to be new. I was going to do new artists. However, there's a lot of new songs and new stuff that has come to pass. So I guess your question is, how am I going to do all these different things and give them their own days? I'm not. With the exception of the new artist having like their own day, because I don't want them to get lost in the shuffle. So going by how I feel, you're going to get as many days as you can out of me during the week. Just like you'll get as many videos out of me as you can in a day. I'm not going to push myself to put 4 or 5 videos out. You might get 1 video, you might get 4 videos. It depends on how I feel that day. If I have a raging migraine, if I'm not feeling well, if I'm really in a lot of pain. One of the problems is this chair, and I've said it before, is just a regular office chair. I need to get a gaming chair because this the cancer has come back and it is all in my abdomen, my kidney, my bladder, all on my left side, and it's extremely uncomfortable to sit in this chair. So I have to get a gaming chair, which I can't afford right now. So that's the next step to how many days I'm on. Also, the last thing I want to address is the requests. I have 1, 2, 3 of these books. This is actually the newest one I've started. So I think I have a third of this book filled with requests, and the other 2 are filled. The first one's almost done. Anyway, the requests are crazy, out of hand, like bonkers. And new requests come in every day. And you guys know, and I've always said that this channel is request driven. This channel is for you. What gets played is what you guys request, except for when new music drops, which takes over everything. And that's fine. However, I'm putting my foot down. Requests are for subscribers. I have always said that subscribers' requests take precedence over everything. I am now saying, because there are so many and people complain, and it's my subscribers who complain, when is my request getting done? I put my requests in months ago, some of them a year ago. When is my request getting done? It is not fair to the subscribers of my channel. They have to wait. Now, I know because of my analytics that 83% of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed to it. I'm not like berating people, right? It's like that for all reactors. A good percentage of the people, we're talking usually 60% or more of the people who watch their channel are not subscribed to it. But they don't run off requests. Actually, you can't even get a request on their channel unless you donate money. Then you can get your request done, generally during lives, right? But I'm putting my foot down on this. You want a request on this channel? You need to be a subscriber. I can now see, I used to have to search it out, but now I can see blatantly who subscribes to my channel and who doesn't. It shows a little thing over your name. And I know that you can subscribe anonymously, or you can subscribe and let me know that you're a subscriber. And I think that we're pretty much a family here, and I don't know why you would want to subscribe anonymously, but either I know you because I've known you for 4 years and you're anonymous for some reason. But if you are a new subscriber or that, and I just don't know if you're a subscriber or not, make it known to me that you're a subscriber, because from now on, you make a request, make sure you're a subscriber, because otherwise there's no way I'm going to catch up on these requests. None. So that's the last thing I wanted to touch on, was the requests. So guys, this is how it's going to go from now on. I want to do a new artist day And that's the only day that's going to actually be a day. Sundays, I'm off. Mondays, I'm off because I'm in the hospital getting treatment. I'm on a new treatment. All the other days of the week, you get as much out of me when as much as I can. But as far as hip hop, rock, and acapella goes, and also pop, people have been asking for Shakira and Beyonce, and people have been asking for pop, something I have never done because I don't listen to pop, but people want it. They will not have their own days anymore. You may get a home free video with a Nightwish video, with a Nas video. Everybody gets a little bit of what they want every day that you can get as much from me out of. And in some ways, that's better for you guys. Because some people who might have only gotten, we'll just say acapella, where home free has to share acapella with 3 or 4 other groups, so you only get one home free video a week. Now you might get 2 or 3 because they were in they're in the shuffle. Again, I'm going to continue to streamline my homepage so you guys can find your playlists. New songs will probably always be up in the upload, and then also down in the playlist. But if it's a newer song, it'll probably be in the upload so you can find it easier. And on top of all this, it's going to give me time to work on the Patreon and get the Patreon up and running the way it should be running. Also, working on the merchandise to fix the merchandise, because I didn't realize everything was just black and white and there's nothing else. There will be colors in there. There's also going to be a new, because this is the Mel's Crew, Keep It Real. There's also another one that just says JL Melrose, take care of each other. There's one going out today that says simply coffee, tea, whatever you need. But I want you guys to put down in the comments, what do you guys want on a t-shirt or a sweatshirt? What do you guys want our next merch shirt to say? And what do you want? What type of hoodies? What type of sweatshirts? Do you guys want a sweatshirt, t-shirts? You guys tell me what you guys want. Anyway, that's it, guys. I think I pretty much done everything else. If you guys have any more questions about what's going on, please put them down in the comments. You guys know I read all your comments. I answer all your comments. So please put them down there and I will answer them. I think that's it. You guys have a fabulous day. And please take care of each other, because no one else is going to.